Hey there, Tony Sincata, over 55, WTF Now podcast. Today's show, March 5th, I turned 57 years old. 57. You'd think after 57 birthdays, I'd remember at least a few great ones, right? Big parties, huge surprises, epic nights. Not really. Not really. I've been the guy that never takes the day off. Never a birthday week. Definitely not the birthday month guy. It's my month. No, that has never been me. For me, it's always been happy birthday. Thanks. Back to work. But here's what's crazy. Out of 57 birthdays, well, 56, the other one hasn't happened yet. The one I remember most was my 13th birthday. And why? Chicken pox. That's right, turning into a teenager. I looked like the Connect the Dots worksheet. Remember Connect the Dots? Do kids do that anymore? 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Connect the dots. It was a thing. I don't know. I'm going to have to go look at the kids, see if they were doing Connect the Dots anymore. I had marks everywhere. I couldn't scratch, covered in calamine lotion like I fell into a pink paint bucket, like there was paint all over me. And everyone kept saying, "It's good you're getting it all out of the way." What? How is it good that I have chicken pox on my 13th birthday? I'm 13. I'm itchy. I'm radioactive. Are people acting just like, hey, you just secured a tax advantage? No. No cake memory, no gift memory. The only memory I have is itching and betrayal. Then I think back, the 21st birthday, right? It's always a big birthday. In fact, my daughter, we had her 21st birthday in Las Vegas. Coffee. It's early in the morning, very early. And yes, 21, the celebration of legal drinking. Which, by the way, is not nearly exciting as you think it's going to be. I'll tell you what, I miss the days of drinking in the woods with a couple few friends, keeping the eye out for your cops, your parents, anyone that might, disturb your 2 minutes or 2 beers worth of Keystone. We couldn't have that. It was good. It was adventurous. It was amazing. It was cold living in Boston at times, though. It was cold, but it was an experience, and I love experiences. Legal drinking's just costly. From your social life to your personal life to your bank accounts. Right? There's something about doing it when you're not supposed to that added flavor. And now it's just the bar bill. I'm now 36 years into drinking legally. That's not a phase, it's a tenure. My first legal night of drinking. 21 years old. A Monday night in March in Boston. Cold. That's the kind of cold that questions your life decisions. We decide to go to Faneuil Hall. It's a big tourist spot. In July, it's packed. On this Monday night in March, it looked like the set from Planet of the Apes. And it looked like the banana truck just pulled up. There were no monkeys. There were no apes. There was no one in Faneuil Hall. Just me and my buddy, who will remain nameless to protect the innocent or not so innocent, and about the 6 pigeons reconsidering their future. We went to Clocks in Faneuil Hall. We met 2 women at Clocks. We're 21, which means confidence is high, intelligence is low. Confidence high, intelligence low. We're talking, we're laughing. After a couple drinks and some conversation, they invite us back to their place. Where do they live? They live in the live, free, or die state. They live in New Hampshire. As I said earlier, I'm in Boston, Massachusetts on a Monday night. New Hampshire's at least 90 minutes away. It's cold. It's late. We've been drinking. But hey, it's my birthday. And at 21, your decision-making checklist is simple. It's thinking, hey, we don't have a blizzard going on. Let's go. Let's go. So we're driving. And here's the important detail. These women are not in the car with us. They're in their own car. We are just 2 guys driving north following hope. 47 minutes into this 90-minute ride, I guess the alcohol started wearing off. Just enough logic showed up in my brain. I turned to my buddy and say, hey, what are we doing? The spiral began. What if they don't live in New Hampshire? What if they actually live in Maine? What if we're halfway to Canada? What if we get there and her father has to wake up to let them in? Right? Dad coming to the door somewhere around 1 a.m. 2 random dudes with his daughter and a friend. Nothing says happy birthday like explaining to a man in flannel why you followed his daughter across state lines. And then it hit me. You know what sounds better right now? A Happy Meal. A Happy Meal. A McDonald's French fry. That little warm red carton of safety. No father, no state borders, no 90-minute commitment. Just fries in that little packet of salt to put on the fries. At 47 minutes into a bad decision, sodium sounded way more responsible. That's growth, baby. That's growth. That was my 21st birthday with growth. Now, here's what I've decided. Next year, Tony turns 58. And 58 is on a Friday night. Yeah, I'm going to take the day off. Actually, I'm going to take 3 days off. I'm going to take the whole weekend off. I'm going to have a 72-hour celebration. Because if you survive 58 years on planet Earth, you need a plan. Day 1, victory lap. Day 2, maybe some reflection. Day 3, hydration. Always got to get that water into you. We're not 21 anymore. And when I think about surviving 58 years, I'm realizing something. Thank God my mother gave me those Flintstone chewable vitamins. Flintstone chewable vitamins every morning. Little chalky Fred and Barney's. There were no protein shakes. There were no cold plunges. No cold plunges. No dumbbells. No weights. Just take your vitamin. And now look at me. Great shape. Coincidence? I think not. I owe it all to Fred and Barney. Fred and Barney were lifting rocks before CrossFit ever existed. In that orange bottle, that was the foundation that shaped my life. People ask my fitness routine from 1976 to 1984. Flintstones, baby. Flintstones. I remember that I used to get a little disappointed when we only had Wilma and Betty left in the jar. But I got a little older, and I kind of liked Wilma and Betty. So it was all good, and it was all about my fitness at a young age. Those Flintstone chewable vitamins. They made me the man I am today. So here's to 58 years of age. 3 days, 72 hours, a full celebration of surviving chicken pox, questionable road trips, and 36 years of linking legal drinking, right? Legal drinking. Not as good as underage drinking was at the time. If you're underage and listen to this podcast, listen to your parents. Some things in life are worth waiting for. And some things you younger people have got way better at than us as children. You guys are more competent. You have a better surrounding. You care about fitness. You care about being in shape. Stick to that. Leave the in-woods drinking to the parents. You think they're crazy. They are crazy. Because birthdays are about getting older. But it's nice to reflect on some of those bad decisions and some of those good stories and wonder how the heck you made it this far in life. If you've got a good story, throw it in the comments. Or you can email me at over55wtfnow@gmail.com. Let me know how you celebrate your birthday, where you were, and if you happen to remember that night in Clark's at 21 years of age. Tell me where you really lived. Drop it in the comments. What's the one birthday you actually remember and why? And if you enjoy survival stories disguised as wisdom, hit subscribe because 58 is on a Friday and we're just getting started. Tony Sincata, over 55, WTF Now. If you got a birthday coming up, happy birthday.